Imagine you want to buy a $500,000 apartment building. You could pay all cash, or you could put down $100,000, borrow the rest at 5% interest, and let the rent from the building pay off the loan. Now, if that building's value grows just 4% in a year, that's a $20,000 gain. But you only put in $100,000 of your own money, so that $20,000 gain is actually a 20% return on your cash. That's the magic of leverage, using other people's money, the banks, to multiply your gains. It's not about buying fancy cars or lavish vacations on credit. That's how you shrink wealth. It's about using credit like a shovel to dig for assets that grow or pay you back over time. Think about it. If you can borrow at 4% and invest in something that returns 10%, you just earned 6% for doing, basically, smart math. The rich call this the spread. They aren't necessarily smarter, they just know how to position money to work harder than people do. Now, how do families pass this mindset down without raising spoiled trust fund kids? It's not just about handing over a checkbook. It's a multi-level training program in thinking like an owner, an investor, and a steward. Level 1, the mindset shift. Even as kids, allowance isn't just money for candy. It's divided into jars. Spend, save, give, invest. Even a 7-year-old learns. Money can have different jobs. Dinner conversations aren't just, how was school? They might be, why do you think this company succeeded? Or, what problem does this new app solve? They normalize talking about money, not as a source of stress, but as a tool for creating freedom. Level 2, hands-on practice, teens and young adults. No just getting a car handed to them. Maybe they get a loan from the family bank with a real repayment plan. They get to manage a small investment portfolio with real money. Lose some. Lesson learned early when stakes are low. Summer jobs aren't optional, but not just any job. Maybe inside the family business, seeing how margins work, or interning at a venture fund to learn how deals get done. The message isn't, you're entitled to wealth. It's, you're being trained to be a good shepherd of what this family has built. This teaches due diligence, values, and thoughtful spending. This is where it gets really interesting. They don't just give kids a pile of cash at 18. They build guardrails and gateways. Trusts, not transfers. Assets are often held in trusts. That means the kid can benefit from them, maybe for education, starting a business, buying a home, but they can't blow it all on a super yacht at 25. The trust acts like a financial seatbelt. The family board meeting, the big secret no one talks about. The real goal isn't just passing down money, it's passing down knowledge, judgment, and connections. They call it human, intellectual, and social capital, because you can inherit a fortune, but if you don't inherit the know-how, the proverb says, shirt sleeves to shirt sleeves in 3 generations. Translation, wealth made, wealth spent, wealth gone. So while the first generation builds the wealth, the second learns to maintain it, and the third is raised from day one to think like an investor owner steward, not a consumer. Because in the end, the richest thing you can pass down isn't just what's in the bank, it's how to think about what's in the bank. Building wealth with credit is about using debt intentionally to buy things that grow in value, not things that go down in value the moment you own them. And teaching wealth across generations isn't a single talk. It's a culture. It's turning everyday moments into lessons on value, risk, and responsibility. You don't need a trust fund to start thinking this way. Start with your own mindset shift. See credit as a potential tool, not a trap. See money as a seed, not just a resource to spend. And see financial education as the most valuable inheritance you can ever give or receive.